This is the Global Podcast Network, where executives and professionals connect, share, and inspire. Stay tuned for the conversations that drive success.
And welcome back, everybody. I have found a place that is pretty amazing in Florida, where they offer so many different treatments, natural therapies for your mind, your body, kind of balancing you in all areas, including the spiritual side of you. And we're going to dig into that today, holistic health and medical. And the man behind that is Mario Cabrera, and he's with us today. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, what's up, Steve? Talk to me, brother.
So where are you located in Florida?
We are located in Miami. Just in case you want to get a little bit more specific, we are in Miami Lakes, Florida, which is one of the outskirts cities that are surrounding Miami.
Gotcha. You really offer a lot of services in one center. I'm kind of blown away. And you run deep, even down to, even blood tests, even semaglutide testing and all of that. Yeah. What are you hearing most from people that you see now? What are they focusing on? What's a main concern that on the holistic side of things?
Right. Most people, they're actually trying to lose weight, brother. That's what a lot of people are really trying to do, because a lot of people don't really work out too much. They have a very poor diet. And on top of that, most people are overweight. So most of my patients, they are looking to pretty much try to lose weight. Basically, try to lose weight, try to be healthier. Yeah.
And with what you offer there, how do you support that? I know you do blood work for semaglutide, which is a name for another medication that a lot of people know.
So basically, it's GLP-1 peptide. The famous name would be Ozempic, which was trademarked by the pharmaceutical companies. Then you got.
I didn't know if I was allowed to say that name. That's why I didn't say it.
You are. Yeah. But yeah, so pretty much the compound will be the same, which is Ozempic, semaglutide. They're all GLP-1s, pretty much with the same compound.
Sure.
Pharmaceutically, they are the same.
So when somebody comes to see you and their concern is weight loss, and they really, maybe exercise hasn't worked, they worked on diet, now they're looking at some type of either injection or other way to take the med. How do you support that? Can you give that med? I know you do blood work for it, but tell me about that.
Well, the first thing that we try to do, we try to run blood work just to make sure they are healthy, hormone-wise, that the GLP-1 won't try to cause no effects like on their system or stuff like that. Then once we see that they qualify for the GLP-1, then we try to prescribe it. We've seen some great results. Some of our patients have lost like up to 60 pounds.
Wow. And like you said, you can prescribe it there, and there's different types, right? I mean, there's the injection, but do you also, if somebody says, and I'm not the expert on this, but I think there's a tincture that you can take. There's other stuff. Do you do that, or you just recommend the injections?
Right now, we just do the subcutaneous ones.
Okay.
Which are those. We also have a stronger version of the GLP-1, which is called tirzepatide. That is known pharmaceutically wise. Most people will know it as Mounjaro.
Okay.
But compound wise, that is also known as tirzepatide, which is the stronger version of the GLP-1.
And it's my understanding too that with the other versions of it, or the other ways to get the med, you got to do it every day, depending on what it is. Where the injection, I think, is like once a week.
Once a week, correct. So pretty much what you do is right here. So you grab some belly fat, just take a subcutaneous form.
Yeah. For most people, they don't even feel it. Just a little maybe pressure.
Right. Some patients, the first week to second week, they do feel like a little bit woozy. They get nauseous, But that goes to show you that the drug is actually working, which is really good.
Gotcha. Tell us about some of the other services that you offer there at your center.
One of the next ones would be hormone replacement for men, because most men nowadays, they're suffering from low testosterone levels, which has been proven. Men right now, they're producing less testosterone. The average 20-year-old he's producing less testosterone than the average 60-year-old back in the 90s. So within just 30 years, yeah, that that's what's happening
Mm.
due to the pollution in the water, the food, the estrogenic compounds in our water and stuff like that. Yeah,
I just recently heard that, just what you're saying. That and because of the pesticides in the food that we eat,
correct,
it's like
correct.
it's almost hard to get away from it unless you're eating fully organic, but it's there's always going to be something there, the way things are today.
Plus also the you can also find like a lot of stuff within the water
Mm,
that has caused us to decrease our levels as well. For example, they find a lot of birth control within the water, which causes men to decrease testosterone levels.
wow. Yeah.
Yeah, within our
Um,
tap water and stuff like that. Yeah,
I live in New York, Long Island. I have not drank tap water in since I was a
quite some
kid,
time. Yeah,
like 20s. I just don't, just because, there's word that the areas here, groundwater is contaminated. I have a friend that passed away. She was in her 30s, passed away from breast cancer, and she lived near an area that was identified as, toxic in terms of water, not far from
really.
her, but it got into the system where she was. Yeah, yeah, it's, bottled water for me. Uh, should have the testosterone checked as well. You do so much there. I'm
Yeah.
really blown away. I've seen, other centers around the country
Uh huh.
that are holistic, but you go deep, right down to lymphatic drainage massage, and of
Yeah.
course,
Yeah.
we'll call it regular massage, even IV drips.
Correct.
I got to
Correct.
find out, how'd you get into this, Mario?
Well,
How did it start for you?
funny story. So I started pretty much working for a law firm, right? What I
What?
used to do, right. Watch this. What I did was started working for a law firm. So I used to sign their clients that suffered from traffic accidents. So then what I started doing was referring my own clients. So I got pretty good at marketing. Then I realized, hey, why don't I get my own clinic so I can just refer them straight to my own, yeah, so I can refer my clients and pretty much make them my patients for physical therapy. Because most of the time, when you suffer from a car accident,
Sure.
you need some form of rehabilitation, physical therapy. Great. When I started, my center right now has about 9 rooms. When I started, like I had 4 rooms that were nothing in there. But one thing led to the next because then I started getting the doctors, and then I started learning about the medicines, and then I started learning about hormone replacement therapy, and then I started learning about weight loss, and then I started learning about beautification. So it's like one door started leading to the next one.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Do you find when it comes to holistic wellness that
Okay.
you get addicted to learning more? You just I got to find out about that. I got to learn about that, because you want to support people. Did you
Yeah,
find that for you?
100%. 100%. 100%. When I first started, so I really didn't know much. Now, like I feel like I'm just as qualified as a practitioner, you know? So I'm currently right now starting school so I can hopefully get my licenses so I can start qualifying my own patients,
Gotcha.
doing my own evaluations and stuff like that. Yeah.
So within your center, you have people that are obviously qualified to prescribe and do drips and things like that, right?
Licensed practitioners, yes. My medical doctors here, my 2 nurse practitioners are here right now, which they're actually right now waiting for me because they want to try to cut me a cake since it was my birthday last Friday. So, yeah, so they're like banging on the door, like, hey, come on. But I'm like, I
Oh,
can't, I
that's
can't.
awesome. Oh, happy post birthday.
Thank you.
So cool.
Thank you.
Wow. Is it a healthy cake though? That's a big question. We got to know.
Let's see. Who knows? Maybe it's hot chocolate.
You know what? You got to cheat sometimes. Or
Yeah, right.
what's the chocolate that's popular now? It's out of my. It tastes like Dubai chocolate. Tastes like pistachio. It's like a big thing right now. Yeah.
Maybe. Did
Mm.
not know about that, but okay.
People are saying it's addictive. Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweets are definitely addicted. Plus, I have a
Yeah.
sweet tooth. Yeah.
They say, I always hear this that sugar is the most addictive thing that there is.
Supposedly they say from studies I have read, sugar is just as addictive as cocaine. So
Yeah.
I
Wow,
mean, I
crazy.
wouldn't doubt it because the average person, like I believe that we consume, like I think it's like about 100 pounds of sugar per year.
Yeah.
But don't quote me on that one. For the next show, I will have that
Yeah.
stat ready for you.
It's huge, but I know we digress here, but it goes back to
Hmm.
when you were a kid. You feel comfort in, having sweets because your parents like, let them have something or whatever.
Yeah,
Then
yeah,
you get
yeah.
older and you see comfort. We all are creatures of habit, and it's like, all right, throw me the ice cream, give me the candy bar, whatever it might be.
Right, 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 right,
Tell me
right.
about lymphatic drainage massage. Now, you do traditional massage therapy and different types there, but
Hmm.
I find that the lymphatic system is the most underexposed, underrated thing within our bodies. What can you tell us?
Lymphatic drainage, that's pretty good, pretty much for women who receive surgery right after the surgery. What we try to do, we pretty much try to do like some we pretty much try to drain the liquid that they hold on to once they have the surgery. So we try to like smooth them out so they can kind of try to pee it out, let go
Yep.
of the liquid so they can have a good post surgery.
Because it's pretty much the system in your body that gets rid of toxins, waste, and that kind of thing. Um,
Right,
but
right,
sometimes we hold on to it from injuries or surgeries because,
correct.
essentially you're beating on your body when you have surgery, and now you've changed the structure of things, so it's got to be flushed out somehow. Um,
Right. So you flush it out through two forms, which are the best way to get rid of pollutions. They're either through sweat or through pee.
yep.
Those are the best two ways. Well, the only ways are pretty much trying to get rid of them
Yeah.
with, without surgery.
I met a woman. And she was so fascinated by the lymphatic system that
Hmm.
she wrote a book, but she could not find modern day pictures to illustrate what was going on there. She actually used drawings from like 300 years ago that were done so well. So there's not a lot, no, not a lot of people talk about it, but it's so super important, the lymphatic system within our bodies. Uh,
Right.
you offer not only that, but so much more. And we talked about the blood work and the IV drips. You also have a med spa. Tell us about that.
Yes, we do. Well, so pretty much my med spa started when I got the idea. All right. So I'm not trying to sound sexist here, but the idea was knowing women, knowing my wife, women, they will always be down to the last dollar. They have a spending habit. That's why they love to shop. Um, they will always be down to the last dollar, but they will spend it on themselves. So, me thinking, what I thought was like, hey, why not be that person that they'll spend the last dollar on? And that's when I was like, great, let me start a med spa. And since then, it has been going pretty good.
Wow.
Hmm.
And you do everything from lip fillers, you do all types of fillers, Botox there. Um, we're just about out of time. I want to ask you
Sure.
what can you do virtually? Obviously, if somebody wants a certain type of massage, therapy,
Hmm.
Botox fillers, all of that, you got to be there at your center
Right. Right.
outside of Miami. But when it comes to anything virtual, what can you do?
Virtual, pretty much. We have right now we have about 20 patients nationwide. We have some in New York, we have some in Texas, we have two in Jersey, and we have like I believe a couple from Tennessee too. What they're looking for would be pretty much weight loss programs, like if not hormone replacement programs as well.
Hmm.
Um, what we do is the evaluation uh, via a telehealth.
Hmm.
Then once they qualify, we send it over. We send their medication straight to their house. That's
Wow.
pretty much like how we do it. Yeah. So they can call us nationwide, and we can see them through a phone. Um, we try to get them properly screened with blood work. Then once we get the blood work, they speak with our medical provider. And then we, make sure that they get their medication.
Amazing. What's the best way to find you, whether it's virtual or in person there in Florida? How do we find you?
So you can Google us, Holistic Health and Medical. We're right here, right inside of Miami Lakes. Like if not, they can go straight to our website, holistichealthandmedical.com.
Awesome. Mario, I'm sorry, go ahead, bud. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just telling you, great talking with you today. Thanks for the insight. And again, I've never seen a center that offers so much that you do in all different areas, right down to weight loss, like amazing. Appreciate you being here today. And looking forward next time we get together.
Sounds good, Steve. Well, you have a great weekend, okay?
You too. We'll be right back.
This is the Global Podcast Network, where executives and professionals connect, share, and inspire. Stay tuned for the conversations that drive success.